Greetings, I'm back and I've figured out what I want to do with this wall right over here and give myself access to this bedroom. And I am going to put a door. Now, once I show you how to do a door, you can really just do the same. So I'm going to sit here and place all of my doors on the video. I'm sure you would get tired of seeing me do that. I'll show you a couple of doors, but I am going to put a door right here in sort of a 36 by 36 little nook right in here. All right, now that sort of robs a little bit of space from my closet, but that's okay. It's still big enough. But I have these lines right here that I had created earlier when I created this storage / utility space. So I can actually use those to trim by, I think. So I am going to trim this out. All right, and then I'm also going to offset this one for the door. This will be for, or actually, let's see, I'll offset this one for the wall first. So offset 36 inches right there. Okay, now I'm going to grab that and just pull it down here. That's where I need it. I'm going to offset again to the wall thickness, 4.5 inches. Okay, and I'm going to trim like so. Now, let me see what I've got to work with here. Still got a pretty wide closet, 10 foot 7 inches, which, you know, that can be divided up between his and her however they want to. There's plenty of space to do that in. And let's see, right here, I think what I'm going to do to keep from having so much confusion going on over here, I am going to trim back this, and it's just going to be a larger entryway. Okay, so entryway to get into this bedroom, and that also that kind of kills two birds with one stone. But your living room is in here, and you want there to be some privacy back here. You don't want everyone peering back into the master bedroom or any of the other bedrooms for that matter, which, you know, is what this little hallway takes care of. But that adds some privacy and accomplishes it very well and very efficiently. Now for doors, remember that on doors, I'll go ahead and put it on door layer. For doors, we want there to be a good 3 to 6 inches away from the walls for the doors. And we also want the doors to swing into the room in a direction where they will take up less space, which typically will be swinging in and to the left here up against this wall. So to make my door on this plan, I'm going to go ahead and, even though I probably already have them in here, or if not, I can easily put them in here, but for my blocks, because I do have them in my library, but I want to show you again how to create those blocks. So my interior doors are all going to be 32 inches. So I'll go through that, show you how to make that door. And it's real simple. Just go home. I'm on the door layer. You can do a rectangle or you can use the line tool. If you use a rectangle, it's just, you know, you're creating a 2-inch in the X direction. So 2-inch tab to the Y direction and make that 32 inches. Okay, and there is your door. There has to be a swing on that door, and because I know I'm going to put this door right over here, I'm going to go ahead and make the swing in this direction. So I'm going to go to arc. I use start, center, end. Make sure you start. Your start and your center need to be on the hinge side of the door. The hinge is going to be right down there where my cursor is at. So I'm going to start my arc here. This is going to be the center of my arc, and it's going to hopefully end over here on the other side. Now you see how it's behaving, and that has to do with the direction in which I clicked the start center in. So I can do this. I can do start center, and that's not what I was wanting it to do, but we'll just we can stick with that. Or here's another idea. Let's still do the start center in, do it like I was going to do before. I'm going to put the arc on this side, on the inside, and that's typically where you want to put it if you're going to get it on the hinge side, is click to the opposite side of the door, okay, and then center down here. Okay, well, I'll need that door to face the other direction, so I'm just going to select it. I'm going to select mirror. Okay, and it says specify the first point of mirror line. It can be anywhere. Now, oops, I always forget to click one button when I do that. So I'll select it again, select mirror, start my mirror line. Now, below this, it says erase source objects. Yes or no. It's already selected by default for no, but you still have to hit the enter button to accept that no. So now I have a door swing going in the appropriate direction. And double check, make sure it looks like it is. So there's my 32-inch door that I can put, or actually not put it there yet. I need to make a block out of it. And I'll probably make a block out of both of those. So I'll have doors that swing in both directions. It's kind of punny there, but anyway. Let's see, create block, and that's what I'm creating my block. Oh, here it is. There is the dialog box. So I'm going to say 32IN door. Now, the block editor does not like the apostrophes in the part name, so don't put those in there. Also, make sure that this is checked and this is checked. Okay, base point is checked to specify on screen. Objects are checked to specify on screen. Now, because this door, I'm going to make this a left swing door. The other one I'll call a right swing door when I get around to making a block out of it. I'm going to click OK, and now I'm going to specify on screen the insertion point right there. Now I'm going to specify the object on the screen right there. Click enter to accept that selection. Now it is one object. Okay. Now what I want to do is I'm going to take this line, I'm going to offset 3 inches. Actually, I'm going to offset, well, you know what, I could just do 4.5 because it needs to be between 4 and 6 inches. Let's see if 4.5 is going to work. 4.5 inches. Okay, and now I'll offset this line 32 inches because that is the width of the door. And it's not going to fit. So, what will fit? Well, I think here, I'll just do that over. I'll do it at 3 inches. 32 is actually kind of a wide door for the inside of the house, but I like wide doors. So it does restrict as far as positioning the door and putting the trim and everything else around the door. So I'm going to do another offset. And this one I'm just going to do 3.5 inches, give it just a little extra space. And hopefully I got it right this time. And now I'm going to do another offset. I should have just stayed in that tool. Or no, not 36, 32 inches for the size of the door. Okay, I'm barely going to make it. And I think what I will do, I'll select both of these, move, and I am going to first move it, I'm going to inch it to the left. Okay, just a little bit. It didn't want to inch. Move, specify base point. So now I'm going to type in the distance that I want it to go. And I want it to go 0.5 inch. Okay, so it moved over 0.5 of an inch. Go to my trim and start trimming. Okay, and while I'm here, go ahead and trim that, that. Now I can move my door. Okay, so there's my door. Okay, I'm going to do the same thing here for this bedroom, here for this bedroom. Okay, so I've got my blocks. All I got to do is place those blocks where they need to go. If you need to turn the swing around, which I need to do over here, you can always mirror your block. I've already got one mirrored, so I'm just going to turn this into a block, and just to go over that again. Okay, I want to go to Insert, Create Block. I'm going to call this 32 IN door right. Making sure these are checked. Once you check those, they're going to always be checked. Specify the point, base point on screen, and then select the object and enter. So now I have a door that I can put over here and here. So I've got two doors going both two different directions. All right, so work with that. And when you come back, I'll have all my doors on here, and then I'll go through the windows with you.